So guys, more developments for Paramount, of course, and WB and Netflix, because Paramount came forward today and they actually offered $30 per share over to WB. But like, we're going to try to outpower this Netflix bid and still win the company. Coming off ferociously fierce wanting this right now. And even Ted Sarandos said that they totally expect this to happen, saying we have a deal that's done and we're incredibly happy with that deal. You know, we're gonna make it happen. So we expect this to go down. Don't worry about it. WB even said that regardless of this extra little bit of of course, offer coming forward, they said they are still telling their stockholders that they still recommend taking the Netflix deal and not the Paramount deal. But they are fully considering it, they said, and they're gonna put over to the shareholders and let them decide overall. But they're still pushing for the Netflix deal. But look about this, guys. Paramount's coming in big. They're getting all cash bid, all cash now. That's what the big deal was. Netflix before was all cash, but now Paramount goes, we got it too. So listen to this, guys. They're going to actually take this money from not just themselves, guys, but they want to pay them $108.4 billion, up from 83 to buy everything. But it's going to be funding from, of course, Saudi Arabia, also from Qatar, also from Affinity Partners, who is Jared Kushner's company as well, guys. So, and then Paramount. So that's who wants them to give money. So they want to take all these people, like the big billionaires. Of course, Saudi Arabia is what we talked about last week, and they want to get cash value, money, $108 billion. But at the end of the day, WB stockholders have to say, okay, we're going to do this. But WB did say we carefully did review and reconsider, and we're going to consider this offer, but the board is not modifying its recommendation at all. Not at all, guys. We'll see what happens as the days come forward. They have until January 7th to actually take on this deal or not, or to keep with Netflix, guys. Woo! This is never going to stop. I mean, we're always talking about every company being sold now, right now. And I'm just like, it didn't shock me that Paramount was going to throw a Hail Mary at the end. But that's what Zaslav said he wanted from them. He wanted $30 a share.
Could still get in there, Brian.
I was talking to someone about this about 2GR. They have lost a lot of money recently in Disney, so maybe they don't have the capital to do that right now. But they could still do the same kind of Hail Mary curveball. But that $30 a share, that's what Zaslav wanted initially, and they wouldn't do it. So I feel like Zaslav might be like, screw you. We wanted that before. But does money speak? Does money speak? Yeah. Ronald, what do you think? Does money speak?
Money talks. Bullshit walks.
Do you think they'll go with Paramount instead? You think they'll switch their mind?
The old school Hollywood in me really wants them to go with Paramount. I would just love it to be, Paramount, Warner Brothers. I have a hard time with, with the Netflix and the Netflix WB thing because I don't trust Netflix's motive.
Well, I mean, the thing is, too, they've already said, like, they're going to still want to release, like 30-some films a year. They still want to bring it theatrical, but at a shorter time frame. And they want to keep everything separate for now. Mm-hmm. For now. Mm-hmm. So until the deal closes. So,
Checks in the mail. Checks in the mail.
Checks in the mail. The biggest problem is like, when it comes to theatrical releases, Warner Brothers had the best year of every studio this past year. And so, like, if Netflix takes that away, that's really going to hurt, of course, theaters. Really.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know how they survive.
No theaters.
Yeah. So do you think that maybe that's why Zaslav is trying to be like, no, let's go with Netflix instead?
Why, to kill the theaters?
Maybe he wants to kill them off.
No. Oh, no, I don't see that.
I'm throwing a curveball at you now.
Yeah, that is. I mean, the thing about the Netflix thing is it's fresh. Netflix is still fresh. And so there's something interesting about that. It's young. It could add different dimensions to it. But and Paramount's old school, but that's kind of like what I like. So maybe Zaslav is appealing to that younger, fresher take on everything. And they made a really good deal. They really did.
And they gave him cash right off the bat. It's not coming from foreign entities at all.
I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't think that really matters.
I don't know if I like the Saudi Arabian money. Not really a big fan of it. And Qatar money, it's just, I don't know if I like it.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, they're also opening their own sound stages everywhere too. So, like, how do you fight it?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Angela, how you feeling about this? Big changes in Hollywood.
What?
Big changes in Hollywood, huh?
I feel like, is it really a big change? They're always buying somebody. I mean, one of them are always trying to buy someone out. So eventually there'll be like two places left. I mean, Paramount's acquiring a lot. I don't know. I mean, Do they? I mean, I think they have a fair shot. I mean, I don't. But you're saying they want Netflix to acquire them, or who?
Netflix already offered. They already took Netflix's deal. They said, "Okay, cool, $82 billion. We take it. We're done. We're moving forward for, of course, all the final needs." And they threw Paramount out, and Paramount was pissed. Paramount was like, "No, this is not a fair negotiation. We want it more. We can pay more, and they're not even giving us a chance." And so that's why, outside of it being closed, like, you know what? Screw it. We're giving you like $108 billion. We're gonna throw on the table cash and see if they'll push Netflix to the side.
Well, if it's about money, then it would usually be who's the highest bidder,
Money.
right?
Yeah.
For real estate, right? That's what you do. But if it's about like, I mean, what licensing content, that the WB has, I mean, it's all these things that, what is it that they're looking for within this deal? Because that's what I look for when I'm looking at deal, stuff I've done. It's like, you want to look at like what's in it for them? I mean, what's in it for the stakeholders? Because there must be some incentive that's better if they went with Netflix. Because again, if it's a money game, then you would go with the highest bidder. So that's just.
Well, they're getting stock of Netflix too. I think that's also why they love that, because they're getting like $24 a share cash. Then the rest of $4.50, whatever it was, will be actual stock in Netflix as well to every shareholder. So they'll have their own.
Well,
they'll have their money.
Note to self then, go buy some stock in Netflix.
Right? Because they're getting that might
about
be
to
a thing.
acquire that. I mean, they're already public, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They're already expensive now for a share, but like, I mean, I'm just kind of food for thought. But I mean, if it's not a done deal, I mean, it's not
done. Yeah.
Because you can retract, and there can be all kinds of stuff in terms of like, I mean, with contracts like this, it's verbal carries over in a way. I mean, verbal is part of if you meet the requirements of like, there's like 3 requirements for a contract to be considered legally binding. But I mean, if you don't, meeting of the minds, and if you negotiate and you're verbally doing that, like over text or electronic, whatever, I mean, this is a very big deal. You'd have to probably have this written out. It wouldn't just be like, oh, hey, you told me over text, like we're going to take 84 billion, or something. But I'm certain that's not what happened with these executives, but I'm wondering what the issue is there, because that's just weird. If Paramount's like, we'll pay you 120, we want this. Like, I don't know why.
There must be some kind of bad blood,
right? Old establishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll come down to the money,
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying if I'm Paramount and I'm saying, hey, listen, I'm WB, and I'm like, you're Paramount, you're like, we're going to offer you 120. We're going to give you all the right. It's all yours.
There's also a big question whether the WB deal would go down will pass government approval.
Well, there's that too. They're already saying like, will it pass?
Yeah,
and Paramount.
I don't know what the caveats are, because again, you would usually go to the highest bidder, unless there's something you really love. I mean, but if you're selling something, I mean, and unless they're like dismantling your business or whatever that you built, and some other person's just going to make it better. I mean, I don't know if that's part of it or what the deal is, but
who would you want to see win, Angela? Who do you want to see it go to? Are you like, we want Paramount to end up winning it, or do you want Netflix? There was also Comcast was in there with Universal, but I think they're off the table completely now.
Yeah, I think they're off the table. I mean, I don't know. I think Paramount has a solid shot. I mean, I think it just, I worked with I worked WB. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, not that I'm one of their executives, but I'm just saying, if I was thinking in that mindset, I'd be like, all right, well, if I'm looking just to get rid of the content, get rid of the company, I'm going to go for highest dollar. Who wants it? Highest bidder, go, have it. So there's got to be something else there. I don't know.
I bet they don't want to give it to Paramount. That's what Paramount was saying too. It's like, we feel like it's unfair. They're not treating us right. They don't want us to get it, even though we have all the money. Because they do have all the money. Let's be honest. They have all the money.
They do have money. So then that doesn't make sense. So then there's some kind of there's another reason there, obviously. Other reasons. Because I wouldn't do that. I would be like, okay,
108 billion.
Let's go. Like, bye.
Both Netflix and WB deserve to fail. I mean, somebody's buying it.
Maybe there's some beef with I'm like within, maybe there's an issue with like the corporate executives. Maybe some WP people don't like them. I don't know. There's all kinds of reasons why people don't want people, and they will sacrifice. Oddly, they will sacrifice money, and not oddly, but I mean, if someone's a bad character, you're not going to want to sell stuff. I don't care if somebody probably offered me money and I just didn't like them in general. I don't know. Sometimes money matters. Sometimes it doesn't.
I don't want your 84 billion. I'll take the 100.
Yeah, I don't know if I mean, I don't know if they dislike them that much. It'd say,
that much money.
We're going to shave off like $20 million,
billion.
Billion. I'm sorry. 20 billion. Yeah. I'd probably just say, that's okay. Whatever issues we have, we'll just leave it there.
I love no shit. Give me that 40 billion.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna. Well, then there's got to be. It's something weird because it doesn't make sense. Why would it just go to Netflix for 80 something billion when they're
then also more? I mean, Paramount offered more money to buy everything.
Yeah,
and Netflix is only buying a portion.
So getting WB, DC, and also HBO Max.
I mean, it's a clean sale, because it would be everything. It would just be one turnover, right? Where Netflix would have pieces of it, and then, it's interesting. Yeah,
I feel like they could probably do really well by like selling WB to Netflix and then selling the rest off to Paramount. They could probably make even more money.
That might be, they've got time to think about this stuff, and they've probably already thought about it. They've probably already got the plan ready to go. They just have to pull the trigger.
Which is like Nat Geo, CNN, all those Discovery Channel, all of that. Well, no, Ellison really wants CNN. Paramount really wants CNN.
Smart,
I know. That's one thing that they really want. They, they want people want to, control news stations these days.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
By the way, someone in news like that just needs to not even. That shouldn't even be the case at all. No one should. It should be private sector.
It should be. That way, it can maybe keep it fair.
No public companies should own any news companies. I don't think that's the way it should work. But that's a whole other thing. But yeah.
It is.
Because we did
now.
Yeah, right. We're kind of screwed at that point. Very quickly, because we got to move on. Because we did do a different quickie. Anybody have a really thing they love the most out of the breaking news that they want to talk about before we move on? Ronald, was there anything in breaking news?
No, I mean, I can't wait for Hancock Park. I already said that.
Yeah, GR?
Yours.
GR, BB King, maybe?
The two musicals, the Beatles and BB King, both going to be, I hope, as good as they're talking about.
Yeah, I bet they're going to be great. How about you, Angela? What are you thinking?
Platonic,
Platonic is so good.
Platonic and Euphoria, but I like both of them. They're totally different, completely different type of shows, but I love them both.
Platonic's so good. I haven't watched Euphoria yet. I haven't watched it, and it's like.
I mean, I shouldn't. Well, I don't love you. It was intriguing when I watched. It was interesting, but it's also like kind of. It's HBO, It's,
and it's
Netflix. It's Netflix. That's what it is now.
Yeah, I know it's Netflix now, pretty much, or whatever. Well, right, whoever owns. Yeah, they're rebranding too many times.
Paramount. Who knows?
Could be Paramount.
Oh God, I hope they don't change. They just need to leave HBO alone and stop the Max and then the changing back. They got to stop effing with the brand stuff.
We just made it HBO again, and now they're like, and we're selling it.
It's going to be Paramount. I mean, what are they going to do? Paramount.
Oh, they're separate for now.
Paro.
I'm going to have a conversation with the marketing department and be like, listen, guys, no.
Yeah.
If you're also a professional on this side of the sector, stop rebranding. You don't need to rebrand everything. It's not broken.
Already.
Don't fix it. Leave it alone. It's making money as a standalone.
Yes.
Well, they were going to call you about that, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the phone call. So,
we told them you were in a snowstorm.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, I could just be like, I'll just throw a snowball at them through the. I really want to go out there and get one and be like,
put it down their pants, Angela. Throw that snow down their pants and make them think about life a little bit differently. Trust me, that's how you really mess with somebody in the cold winter time, guys.
Way too intimate. I can't do that.
Great quickie, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.